Hello everyone, it's me again. My name is Jolly and you are watching Your Word Today. So for all of you who are watching or listening right now, this is not an accident. You are here for a reason because God knows what you need and He knows that right now you need encouragement. And our message to you right now is all about that. So keep watching until the end, alright? So our word for today is in Romans 12:2, and it says here, "Do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will." God bless His word. Are you someone that tries to conform in the system of this world? Ikaw ba'y isa din sa mga taong naghahangad ng approval sa other people? Are you someone who affected by peer pressure? The title of our word for today is, "Do you please God or do you please men?" So I want to ask you, which are you? Are you someone who pleases men, who tries to please men, who tries to impress other people? Or are you someone who follows God instead? Because if you do, you will never get lost. Because the best path to follow is God's. And the best person to please is Jesus. Jesus never disappoints. So I want you all right now to remember this. Stop living to impress other people. And just be someone God wanted you to be. Okay? So what will you gain? My question is, what you will gain from pleasing God instead of men? Number one, of course, in God, you gain everything. Because with the world, you gain nothing. Wala ka namang mapapala. Pag namubuhay ka lang to be able to please people or be able to conform in this world. But with God, you gain everything. With pleasing God, you get everything. True joy, genuine happiness, blessings upon blessing. The decisions that you make will never be wrong with God if those decisions you make is of God's guidance. With God, you will never be there will be no disappointments, no rejection, no confusion. So it's human nature, no, that we usually tries to find happiness from things, from people we thought that could complete us. We thought that it would make us happy. It's already with us because this world has this standards that unless you met this standard, you don't belong. But you know what? With God, there is no standard. Because God accepts and loves us in any shape, size, or form. Because God already sees you as someone good. God already sees you as someone capable, as someone strong. So you don't need any more or anyone's approval anymore. All you need is God's approval. So because with God, you gain the confidence, you gain blessings. There is no rejection with God. You win with God because God's will is perfect. So I want you right now to stop conforming in the system of this world and start following God. So what else? Following God will gain. What will you will gain? Of course, it's in the verse already. In our verse, it says God's will is good. His will is good, pleasing, perfect will. So you gain all of that. A will that is good, a will that is pleasing, a will that is perfect. So our future will be good. Our future will be pleasing and perfect because that is how God's plan for us, our future, our life. So I want you to all of us to accept this, gain this will that God has prepared for us. And stop following whatever the world wants us to follow. The system of this world. Talikuran na natin yung mga worldly things. So I know, we know that following God may cost you a lot. It may conforming with God, He might need you to give up on something. He might need you to give up on some people in your life, some ideals or principles you have. Or you might need to give up your worldly stature, but following God may cost you a lot. But you gain 100 times better than these ideals that you have, than 10 times better than these worldly things that you have, because you gain everything. You gain His good, pleasing, and perfect will. So, remember, sabi nga sa Matthew 7:8, sabi dyan, ask, seek, and knock to God. So, do not seek this world. Seek God. Do not knock on the worldly opportunities, but knock on God's plan for us. Knock on those God's plan. You need to knock to God. Pumatok tayo sa Diyos and ask Him what God's will for us. Because when we realize this will, when we accept His will, it is perfect. That is it for today. I hope you are all encouraged and reminded that you are perfect, you are capable, you are strong in the eyes of God. So you don't need win other people's approval, win others people's affection, but because you already have God. So that's it for today. So I hope you are encouraged and be reminded that God's will for you is the best will.